Before the referee blows the whistle to start a match at the 2026 World Cup, the official soccer ball undergoes a rather unusual pre-game ritual. It gets plugged into a wall outlet and charged, exactly like a smartphone. Modern ball design has become a matter of high-stakes sports science, where every millimeter of the sphere is analyzed to ensure absolute performance consistency across the globe. The stakes of getting this engineering wrong are massive. A single flaw in aerodynamics or weight distribution can compromise the competitive integrity of the entire tournament. To keep pace with the speed of the modern game, the ball functions as a mobile sensor, monitoring and broadcasting every physical interaction on the pitch in real time. We have seen exactly what happens when the engineering fails. The 2010 Jabulani ball is still infamous among goalkeepers because its flight path would veer wildly and unpredictably at the last possible second. This schematic reveals the underlying physics failure of that design. Its surface was too smooth. When a smooth sphere moves rapidly through the air, the airflow detaches early, creating a massive, chaotic wake of turbulence behind it, a phenomenon known as a drag crisis. Preventing that chaos is especially difficult for 2026. The tournament spans 16 host cities across North America, forcing the ball to perform identically in tropical humidity and extreme mountain altitudes. To conquer these geographic hurdles, Adidas engineered the Trionda, a solution designed specifically to handle the unique physics of the North American environment. Achieving flight stability for this tournament meant engineers had to tear up the traditional rules of ball construction, rebuilding the sphere from the core to the skin. The name Trionda translates to 3 waves, and its eco-friendly skin features symbols of the 3 host nations, the Canadian maple leaf, the Mexican eagle, and the U.S. star. But this hides a major risk. The Trionda uses exactly 4 thermally bonded panels. Compare this to the 2022 Al Rihla, which utilized 20 panels. Reducing the count to 4 is the lowest number ever used for a World Cup ball. This minimalist architecture creates a severe physics paradox. Fewer panels mean fewer seams. That results in a much smoother outer surface, directly risking a repeat of the air turbulence issues seen in 2010. Minimizing the panels makes the manufacturing cleaner and the ball lighter, but it creates a specific aerodynamic challenge that requires a radical physical fix to keep the flight path predictable. That fix is stamped directly into the skin. Adidas engineered the Trionda with exceptionally deep seams and debossed micro-textures carved into the polyurethane surface. These textures are cleverly integrated into the national icons, using the shapes of the eagle, star, and maple leaf to create a complex, rough surface. This wind tunnel simulation shows the same aerodynamic principle used on a golf ball. The textures force the passing air into a turbulent boundary layer, which allows the air to hug the sphere tightly and ensures a stable, predictable flight. The visual design is actually functional, localized physics. Those tiny grooves provide the stability required to keep the ball's movement consistent, whether it's flying through the heavy air of Miami or the thin atmosphere of Mexico City. Stripping away the 4 polyurethane panels reveals a side-mounted inertial measurement unit, or IMU. This internal chip tracks the ball's movement, speed, spin, and orientation, transmitting data 500 times a second. It synchronizes with stadium cameras to pinpoint the exact millisecond of a kick, identifying the impact with detail the human eye cannot see. The system broadcasts this information straight to the video assistant referee room. When there is a razor-thin offside call or a handball in a crowded box, officials have access to a digital record of exactly when and where the ball was touched. On the modern pitch, the ball itself serves as the ultimate impartial witness. The Trionda represents a dual achievement. It is an aerodynamically optimized projectile and a high-frequency data node. Given the geographic scale of this tournament, this level of engineering is required to ensure that a shot taken in Vancouver feels identical to one taken in Mexico City. Soccer has become too fast and tactically dense for human officials to manage without technical assistance. By the time a winner lifts this trophy, every goal and every controversial decision will have been verified with mathematical certainty. In 2026, the soccer ball functions as a decentralized judge, an integrated piece of technology that ensures all the rules of the world's biggest game are enforced with automated precision.